15 plus to go, there's still so much to see. With our knowledge and stats and gear, surely it will be easy. 25 full years of questing, haven't died or banked once even. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2011.
Welcome back to March 1st, 2011. Just a little bit more prayer training needed here, over here at the Frost Dragons. It's time to test out our new Soul Split curse. Healing 10% of the damage we do against the Frost Dragons, or anything at all. They have 850 life points, so each kill would give us 85. Haven't been needing that much in order to heal from all the damage I did. We also were using Deflect Magic, so we will see exactly how this goes. It also drains a lot more prayer points, so we're going to need to be a little strategic here. Put it on, heal. We can flick it, we can use it sparingly. We cannot use it for the final hit because it's going to be less damage. We got some options here. We got some options. Big hits there. And that just goes to that. We can try to have it on just when we're fighting the dragons. That might work. Because there's a lot of this just waiting around between kills. Always let us take a little bit of damage and then use it. We will see. But also, if we're not going to be using food, that's also not going to be enough items to take off the items to get the miracles out. So we're going to need to go and bank afterwards in order to unnote these. It's just more teleports, which is fine. We got all the law runes in the world. So far, seems to be working out. Keep fighting. Flick it. Keep it on during the fight. Keep it on during only some of the fights when we actually have damage we've taken. It's very effective, being able to heal more. Yeah. We are at basically full health still. This will work perfectly. Another thing we need to do is repair our chaotic rapier. It still has almost half of its charge here, but strategy moving forward here. Eventually we need to get rid of it. And I'd like to get rid of it when it has almost no charge left, being as effectively used as possible. And with the amount of prayer training left, we should use one more rapier, more or less. Let's repair this here. Cost is up to us 10,000 tokens and 102,000 GP. Perfect. Money is going to be something here at the end. We'll worry about that at the end. Weeklies continue. Don't have anything to show most weeks because of all the experience needed for levels here. But we did get enough experience from penguins here, using the correct XP formula, approximately, to get ourselves a level in Herblore. That is level 85 Herblore. A pretty good level, because that unlocks super anti-fires. We would still need to go and get an anti-fire. And by get, I mean make an anti-fire. And then also go get the Phoenix Feather. But a super anti-fire could be useful. But the amount of time it takes to go get all the stuff, probably not. Also not going to make any Zamorak mixes. That's barbarian potions. That's not a thing we're going to do right now. And perfect Juju agility potion. Maybe we just have the regular Juju still. Perfect later. Lantern and Dwarfweed gloves. Maybe from Fistigunthix, but I think those are also a later thing. Herbie Werby doesn't exist. Super War Master Potion doesn't exist. Overall, a few things here. Although there is this barbarian mix. Look at that again here. Over here with Autogon Blast, barbarian potion stuff for the elite achievement diary tasks. When we got to the elite achievement diaries, it was bugged that caviar didn't exist anymore, but now we can gut another sturgeon here and actually get the caviar. Make our ranging potion, technically super ranging potion. Saved a herb there from our scroll of cleansing, fancy. Caviar on the potion needs to be 2 dose, which just makes the barbarian potions even worse. There it is. Make that potion. And that's complete. And we do have one more elite diary task we can go do right now that we just unlocked. Just need to kill a skeleton while using Soul Split here at the Altar of Zeros here in the Centistan area. Poke. Right? Something like that? Skeleton? It's in here somewhere. This is in the Varrock Elite area here. Defeat a skeleton with Soul Split enabled. Yeah. That one counted. Sure. Elite task. Time for some levels here at the Frost Dragons. Let's stab this one. Finish it up. There it is. 86 attack and 86 strength. Just been keeping these the same, because why not? No unlocks, and later Frenzy. Oh boy. In terms of actual experience rates and everything here, it's pretty good. Not having to go and get any food means we are pushing like almost 100,000 prayer XP an hour, which is a lot more than the 60-ish we were getting before. And that also means more combat experience and all that. Just a little bit more work turning on and off the Soul Split. Very worth it. 93 prayer. That is the level we got. Doesn't come with any unlocks. That's alright. It's more prayer points. That's something. Random future thing that we need to deal with. Ottomans are being deleted from the game, along with Treasure Hunter. Haven't even got to that. We'll get there soon enough, unfortunately. Open the Ottoman store. We have just an absolute ton, because these get handed out to Ironman instead of XP lamps for things and events and stuff. So we have enough to, I think, just purchase literally everything. All the cosmetics in the entire store. Most of these are just actual cosmetics and overrides and things, pets. Some of them are items that we can delete and get back from Diango when they exist, if we feel like it. And then there's the Fang of Mohegan here, which is actually useful. Has 1 teleport a day. Can also destroy and get back later when we need it, or want it, once it exists, etc. But after we buy everything, the rest of the Ottomans get turned into coins, or they get turned into coins at a different rate afterwards, or something. I'm gonna buy all the cosmetics and see where we're at. Was actually just short of being able to purchase everything. Everything on pages 1, 2, and 4. A couple of things here we didn't get. Maybe it'll be available for actual purchase or something if we cared about it. Anyways, we need to get rid of the last of the Ottomans here before they get turned into a different amount without us being able to pay attention to it. Get this in here. Last ones. 285.5. 285.5. Okay. That's been added. It was added to the inventory. That's not right. We have 496.45 in the actual coin pouch here. So if we add this all to the pouch, withdraw the money that doesn't exist, drop that on the ground, and then we re-withdraw everything and put the correct amount back in. an extra pouch so we can keep track of how much we're getting from the frost dragons here. Okay. Everything's sorted. And all of that, I have full inventory worth of stuff that I deleted to Diango. Worry about that later. Weekly things update. Got the Ringmaster boots from the circus, which does complete the Ringmaster set here. But there still is one more piece of this for finishing the actual outfit. So we still need to keep doing that, trying to get points. Then after that we can just go for XP. 94 prayer. There you go. That is later fortitude. For now it's just more prayer points, which is continuing to be nice. Also, where we're going to be stopping here. Just need another 820,000 experience. So that's 8 hours. Anyways, it's time for updates. On March 3rd, 2011, a poll on voice chat usage. In-game voice chat? That'd be a thing for sure. On March 4th, 2011, Wildy Worms event finale. Got gym mods, controlling the worms, fighting stuff. It's in the wilderness, it's a bloodbath. On March 5th, 2011, get your skilling tips from maxed players on the forums to help you prepare for bonus XP weekend. It's gonna be a great time. On March 7th, 2011, get a blog on the clan camp. It's got a bunch of clan stuff all together in one place for clans. And speaking of clans, got the clan logo competition winners for more logos for the clans. On March 8th, 2011, starting up Clan Celebration Month, focusing on different kinds of clans each week. Got skilling, community, combat, PvP, all sorts of events to go along with all the different types of clans. And got some patch notes. No more disappearing legs during animations. Adamantite and runite bars, correctly named adamant and rune bars consistently. All the new elemental shields will work against wyvern breath. And bottles of wine are no longer tradable on the Grand Exchange for some reason. We've also got a graphical rework for the Dwarf Multi-Cannon, which many people might come here and put in Falador for writing about things soon. But also here in Falador, and also why the cannon was graphically updated here, a new smithing place. It is the Artisan's Workshop. Got a whole bunch of different stuff in here that's been mostly completely changed in 2019 for the mining and smithing rework, if you heard about that. Lots of people have heard about that. It's a whole thing. Essentially, used to be different things in here, and now there's not. So really can't make use of most of this update. One thing we could do is make use of an ore storage here. Store 4,000 iron, mithril, adamant, and runite ores and 8,000 coal, which essentially would do the same as if we had the furnace or something. Not bars specifically, more ores, I guess. Technically, we could store some ores in here, but we can't really do anything with them yet, so it would just be bringing ore to here instead of just not. So I don't think we can really make much use of that. Originally, you would want to bring all your ores here to turn into super fancy ingots. They use just a ton of ores per ingot, and you use those ingots for all the activities around here. Starting down in the basement, which also no longer exists, you could make some tracks for minecarts And this was free. They just give you free ingots, you make the tracks. It's very bad experience, but it's free. So it's something. Use the level 2 ingots. You can go fix some cannons. Get some XP for that. All sorts of different steps. Upstairs in this level, there's the burial armor sets here, which are these ones. Using level 1, 2, and 3 ingots, you can smith the armor sets, get some XP. Reasonable. And then the highest level, most complex thing, using only the super expensive level 4 ingots, is making ceremonial swords. Technically, ceremonial swords still exist, only slightly though, so here we are. A bunch of stuff we're not doing. Because one, we don't have all those ores, so. Anyways, there's also burst pipes you can fix for some XP and respect. Animated armor you kill for respect. Bronze ceremonial swords, if you're just doing anything to get a taste of the ceremonial sword system. You need like 70 smithing to do swords. At any rate, any smithing you do at the Artisan's Workshop gets you some respect. You trade in here for rewards. Many of these don't exist yet. You have better pipe repairs, which give you more XP or faster or something. More XP making the burial armor, which doesn't exist. The ability to keep a perfect sword when you make it. And fancier tier cannons. Look at those. With potentially more capacity. Come up to 90 cannonballs. Oh boy. Royal cannon, gold cannon. Very fancy. More things later. And then less things, but also more. Mine and smithing. It's still kind of a problem. I was trying to figure out a way to make this possibly work for us here. Be able to store ores and coal and stuff. Doesn't really work though, as far as I can tell. Getting close to here with using 85 smithing, we'd be able to do rune, but also only be like rune daggers still. So being able to actually make something useful would be even more levels. And boosting smithing or something, but we're just not gonna worry about that right now. We got bigger problems to deal with. Continuing on. On March 11th, 2011, it's bonus XP weekend. Yay. It's also Skill and Clans week. Get your personal and clan-wide skill and XP meters, clan challenges, events and such. On March 14th, 2011, Community and Questing Clans week. You get group questing, helping the noobs, social events at Shades of Morton and Fishing Trawler. Community. On March 15th, 2011, got some building system maintenance. That was fine. Some patch notes. Floating lamps removed. Items placed on tables will consistently last for 7.5 minutes until that feature is removed entirely at some point later. Level up messages will show you how many levels you got and then show you all the things you unlocked. There's a warning on the Lava Titans teleport that goes into the wilderness, since the wilderness is dangerous. And also a secret update. On the rare drop table, we've got the Vecna Skull. Boosts your magic every few minutes or something. Also had the snow effects updated all across the game. Summoning familiars have the ability to run. And the RuneScape novel related characters have new chat options. Also got some St. Patrick's Day events going on. Got a leprechaun parade, cabbage bombing, and some competitions. Spot the Irish event on Facebook, whatever that means. Guess the number of beers that will be drunk, and win some merch. Main update here. Ring of Wealth update. You get a message when it actually works, and you actually get some wealth from having the Ring of Wealth. Basically, makes rare drops from Slayer monsters, bosses, clue scrolls, Pyramid Plunder, Bork, Keely Implings, mining gems. Just more common. Just generally, ever so slightly more common, things you actually want. And also the rare drop table still exists. And the new skull, but still. Also has teleports to the Grand Exchange and Miscellanea, which is convenient. But it was completely bugged to be stackable based on the amount of people that were in Loot Share. So you get a bunch of people in Loot Share, go to the Corporeal Beast, and get a Spirit Sigil every single kill. So, that was a problem for like an hour or something. What a mess. We also got some sea shanties in Port Sarim and Mossel Harmless, telling the tale of 5 pirate quests. Graphical reworks to Troll Country and the Lumbridge Swamp. Well, they're looking fancy. Could go look at them. At least a little bit. We have a teleport to Troll Country. Not particularly. We would need to get a fire rune for that. I guess specifically 2 fire runes. So, we can make that happen. Over to Alcarid, buy some. Or Yanil, or whatever. Wherever we're feeling like it. Out of Lumbridge here. Into the swamp. Should be somewhat similar. More things moved around, a couple things other places. One of these graphical reworks eventually replaced with even more recent graphical reworks. So, here we are. Here we aren't having any way to get to Daemonheim from here anymore. Because reasons. Anyways, it's swampy, it's darker. It's a swamp. No actual, like, content changes or anything. Just swampy. And here's the new Troll Country. Also have new trolls and yaks, that's also something. Man, more of this kind of style all across the area. Some paths slightly changed, but for the most part, it is rocks. Slightly different rocks. I think it's still this one. Also got some dungeoneering tweaks. Redoing a floor. We'll check off another floor of the same style if you already did that specific floor. Lower level floors give more XP, low level enemies are weaker. The bridge from Lumbridge Swamp to the boat now exists, as we just saw, which made the crossbow shortcut right next to it completely irrelevant. So you can disassemble that to get your planks back, I guess. And then the boat was removed in 2025 for no reason. Also in dungeoneering, you got some faster skilling, more resource spawns on lower complexities, a few boss tweaks, less failing in challenge rooms, and no stat drain. The ability to pull statues, and faster mechanics in some rooms in general. Lots of stuff we really couldn't change effectively. Gets us closer to what we're working with here, in terms of dungeoneering. Which we're going to be working with him pretty soon here. Alright. On March 17th, 2011. Billing system maintenance. Players gallery featuring carnivals. It's also the first player gallery not in any way preserved on the wiki. Might still be able to get some stuff like the Wayback Machine, but not too much. So, actually describing what was in these galleries becomes questionable. The next one's gonna be clan themed. And the next post bag from the hedge will be Easter themed. Also get a blog on capes of distinction. You've had skill capes. Now here's some other ones. 5 and soon to be 10-year veteran capes. Classic, max, capes of 10s, Uber Cape, and a guaranteed content poll on all the different parts of the 5-year veteran cape. Make it look all fancy for 5 years. On March 18th, 2011, got that guaranteed content poll on all the parts of the veteran's cape. Yep. And a duplicate message for Clan Celebration Posts month. Again, basically the same stuff. Just kind of a reminder, really. Also got a blog on the evolution and history of clans in the game. Been a lot of clans over the years. And clan logo themed t-shirts on the merch store. Customizable. And wallpapers on the website. On March 21st, 2011, clan submissions page, articles, events, community. And it's Combat Clans Week. Go do some Group Slayer, Clan Wars, Soul Wars, Pest Control, Steal and Creation. Lots of fights. On March 22nd, 2011, we got the sea shanties of the 5 pirate quests now actually available. You can see cutscenes with the shanties being sung in-game in Port Sarim and Muscle Harmless, and a compilation of all the shanties on YouTube, and MP3s of the shanties available to download on the website. Pirate stuff. Also, very soon going to be relevant. On March 23rd, 2011, got the Clan Camp release announcement. It's going to be a camp with all the clan stuff and new clan stuff. Clan stuff. On March 24th, 2011, Q&A with T.S. Church, the author of the RuneScape novels. Best questions will get signed novels. So, good questions, please. On March 25th, 2011, Clan Celebration Month, Combat Week Edition, new stuff, Max Hit Competition, and Castle Wars event. On March 26th, 2011, that live Q&A with T.S. Church goes. Get all their questions right there. On March 28th, 2011, final week of the Clan Celebration Month. General recruitment and tips. Have a clan leader workshop of all the stuff you need to do to be a clan leader. Q&As. Best of clan stories. A closing party with a parade, cabbage bombing, drop party. Clan stuff. Patch notes. No more sliding bone piles. Floating planks removed. Level up, fireworks, and sound effects improved. Zahura can decant juju potions. Charm drop rates for hellhounds and rock lobsters reverted. And no cooldowns on home teleports. That's just this one here. So, not having to wait 30 minutes every time. Technically, it might be a quicker way to get to Lumbridge, because that's the only one that exists on this one. And then would be Edgeville if we were on Ancients, and Lunar Isle if we're on Lunar spells. We're really still needing to be on regular spells for home teleport and everywhere we can get to from there. Eventually, we'll have options that actually are functional, but for now, we can teleport to Lumbridge anytime we want, for free. So that's neat. Still would get interrupted by combat though, so you need to be aware. Then when you go to Lumbridge, you can go do the new player tasks in Lumbridge. Let's just go to Lumbridge for free. It's not fast though. Fast is also later. But it's free. Helps you get out of situations. If you ended up using your home teleport, then get somewhere awkward, then you have to wait 30 minutes to be able to actually leave. New player tasks in Lumbridge for new players. All of these were removed later. Talk to a bunch of people, pick up some GP on the ground. I think this is this right here. Take these coins. Yeah. 25 coins on the ground. Which does remind me, we still have all the loot from the Frost Dragons. 947,000 coins from 93 and 94 prayer. Withdraw all that. This is up to 6.9 million coins and 6,000 rune arrows and 2,600 law runes. It's pretty great. Another thing we can do here, also related coins, is have to explore Jack and claim our rewards for all the coin rewards from all the different tasks for all the different spots we've done. Could be something here. Claim rewards. Just fill your inventory with what you need then. What are we thinking? 1.3 million coins, a red dye, a magic staff, an air talisman, and 5 herrings. Okay. One interesting selection of items. Really could have not taken that 1.4 million coins right now, because it's gonna be problematic here pretty soon. But, you know, we'll take it. Now we have 8.3 million coins. We can use that. That'll be fine. So anytime we complete another task, we can come back here and get a little bit more money. That's pretty wild. I'll be completing one more task here pretty soon. But we definitely get a lot more when there's actually a new area with all the new set tasks added. So that'll be cool. Also related to the task system, we got new tool tips on all the tasks with a description of what the task is. All the tasks have names now, and they're all amusing. And then over at the Grand Exchange, you'll be warned if you try to sell something for way below price. And the messages will tell you how many items you bought or sold. Also a Chompy Hats interface, instead of having to go through and get every single one before you can get the new one. And that brings us to the next quest. Quest 2011. A Clockwork Syringe. It's a pirate quest. Goes along with all the pirate shanties and stuff. Starts at our play-around house, which is interesting. Requires rocking out, having a house, 62 construction, 50 dungeoneering, 61 slayer, 65 summoning, 74 smithing, 76 defense, and 74 thieving. Which is a lot of things. Requires some combat gear, prayer potions, anti-poisons, food would be helpful. And also, probably be a smart idea to get some restore potions because of a mechanic. So let's get all that and go home. Before the quest even begins, there's a starting part thing of it. And try to enter your house portal. Instead of getting the options for going in your house, Posty Pete shows up, says hello, and that he has delivered a package to your playground house. Got a delivery note stuck to the portal. Say thanks. Posty Pete heads out, has more deliveries to do, and then you can start the quest. Got this one time when we actually clicked on the portal, but that was earlier. A Clockwork Syringe. There's a delivery note stuck to the portal addressed to you. Take the delivery note? Yep. Take it and put it in your pack. Read delivery note. Start the quest. Not suspicious whatsoever. RPDT delivery note. A parcel consisting of 1 large and totally inconspicuous crate assured to not contain anything dangerous at all has been delivered to your playground house. Note. Content of package unchecked by RPDT and sender's assurances are not backed by RPDT. Sounds like a fine thing. Enter house. A Clockwork Syringe. Warning! Some players may find the following scenes distressing. There are no kitten cutscenes to protect your innocence this time. Investigate the mystery package? You betcha. In our house. Totally safe, totally reasonable, totally clipping through the walls. That's how you know you have a good large package. When it's partially in 4 different rooms. Impressive. Impressive stuff. Okay. investigate the mysterious package? Yep. Let's have a look. Ah! It's Barrel Chest Mark II, which is also stuck in the wall. Sure looks like it. Alright. We will stamp it. It attacks with melee, also possibly range. It's the whole thing. Let's see if it's gonna do a special attack at some point. It's kind of just attacking us with range, or melee. Prepare yourself. It blows up stuff, which is very distressing, destroying all my house stuff. And when it does that, it also drains Constitution, which might be the first time that that's a thing. When your Constitution is drained, it decreases your max health, which is dangerous, because then you have less health. Generally not a good plan. Preparing ourselves again. Blowing up some more stuff. Increasing our stats. We can get that up with our Restore Potion. If you're not prepared for it, and you're not taking it down fast enough, it can be very dangerous. But we manage. Good call. What a situation. What a situation. But then everything's been repaired. No call. Estate agent. What are you doing here? I was here to make sure the repairs are all satisfactory. Repairs? Yes, I heard all the commotion and sent out our repairmen. They should have restored everything in your house to the way it was before your little incident. How much is this going to cost me? Cost you nothing at all. This is all on insurance. Luckily for you, the standard player-owned house contents insurance policy was recently updated to include acts of zombio-mechanical piracy. Is it that much of a widespread problem that the policy needed to include that? In all honesty, no. I never thought it would happen, so I put it in to make the list of covered circumstances seem more attractive. I took a gamble and lost on that one. Ah well, you can't win them all. Unfortunately, the insurance policy doesn't include removal of the perpetrator of the attack. You'll have to deal with him yourself. That's fine. I was about to have a quiet word with him anyway. In that case, I shall bid you good day, and return to the office. I must be taking that delivery note as evidence for your claim, you see. That's fine. Here, take it. Good day. Good day. Apparently there was a bug at one point. Instead of wearing the construction cape, he was wearing the Slayer cape. Happened a few times. Anyways. Interrogate the zombie head. Is that a zombie head? Who sent you? Why did you attack me and smash up my stuff? I'll never tell ye anything. We'll Susan see about that. Zombie stress level. We have options. Wet Willy, lick your finger poking the zombie's ear. Green increases the zombie's stress level, long cooldown. Nose pinch. Pinch the zombie's nose hard, slightly increases the zombie's stress level, but makes his nose sore. Doubling the effects of a pig nose attack if used in a short time after. Pig nose, stick your fingers in the zombie's nose and pull up. Minor increase stress level, effect double if used immediately after a nose pinch. Shake, shake the zombie, slightly increase the zombie's stress level. Prevents it from reducing for a short time. And insult, insult the zombie, slightly increasing the zombie's stress level for the short cooldown. Start with the Wet Willy. Yeah! Now you're stressed. Nose pinch. Some of this. Can't go down. Insult the zombie. Do another Wet Willy. You're in for a beating here. Got time on this. This is you. It's not going down. We're just going crazy on him. Enough, I'll talk. Absolutely wild. Tell me what you know. Who sent you? You've made powerful enemies that, thanks to that inquisitive nose of yours, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, I was sent here to eliminate you on behalf of the one most powerful. Give me the name. You know whom I speak, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Captain of this albatross, condemned to the depths by those fiends of yourn. He's back to wreak his vengeance on all of ya. Rabbit Jack. Aye, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. You've caught his eye now, with all the trouble you've been causing us. What are his plans? Tell me now. I'm one of many, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Tell me how you think Muscle Harmless will fare against an army of us barrel chests. That's right. They be being made even as we speak. You're doomed. All doomed. Where's the factory? Where are they being made? I'll never tell you. Even though torture worse than you've already given me. I need to warn Bill Teach as soon as possible. And you're coming with me. What? You can't be serious. Stuff the still protesting zombie head into your pack. Now I need to go warn Bill Teach before it's too late. You can't treat someone like this. There'd be a fluff in the bottom of your bag. It'd be getting in me nose. We do keep a lot of things in our backpack. Also, stay away from my 8.3 million coins. Would not like you taking those. Bill Teach, over in Port Phasmatis. Some options for getting there. We could go to a charter ship. We could see if the ferry ring that's in the swamp there, I think it's one way in but not out, or it was, might still be. Or we just run from Canifus. That's fine too. To Port Phasmatis. Could also possibly talk to him in Muscle Harmless. We'll see. Hey, Bill. About a Clockwork Syringe. Bill, I have urgent news about you know who. I can tell from your eyes that this be no joking matter, lad. I think we should go somewhere more private to talk. You know, save panicking the locals and all that. Alright, Bill. Where should I meet you? There be a particular seat in Joe's House of Rum in the corner. You'll know when you see it. Sit in that chair and ask Joe for a long drop. He'll ask you if you're sure. You reply, "I drop me." Joe's is in northern Muscle Harmless. Hang on, what? Trust me, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Alright, I guess. To Muscle Harmless. Joe's. Multiple bars here in Muscle Harmless. Pirate Haven and all that. But also go get the XX Parrot. If you ever wanted to do that. Not right now. Let's go get a long drop instead. It's gonna be a whole thing. In the corner. A seat. Sit in a chair. What'll it be? A long drop? Yeah, sure. Drop me. Take a seat. We take a seat. Trapdoor. And now we're downstairs. And here's Bill. Convenient. Nice entrance, lad. Why is it that whenever a pirate tells me to go somewhere, I end up with a headache? I'm sure I have no idea what you mean, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Now to business. What is it you wanted to tell me? I've got urgent news about Rabbit Jack. Why can't you learn not to say his name, lad? Damn it, Bill, we don't have time for this. Listen to me. You're worrying me, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. I've never seen you this riled. Tell me what's happened. I was attacked in my home by an assassin. Part zombie, part mechanical, all pirate, and all evil. He claims he was sent by you-know-who, and is one of an army being built to attack Muscle Harmless. That be a tall tale, lad. You know our rules and customs regarding this matter, and the oath we all swore. Trust you have evidence? Yes, I do have evidence. Well then, let me see it. Put it on the table over there. This table over here? Place evidence table. Ta-da! What are you looking at? What do you think about that? Look at that. Zombie head. Still severed. Bill? I'm just thinking. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. I wish I could say this is the weirdest thing that we've been through together, but it's not. Come on then, lad. Tell me what's going on. Well, I was in my house. And then we fought. And then I got my house repaired. And now we're here. Then I brought this decapitated head here to you. Lad, if what you're saying be true, we all be in grave danger and we need to act now. That's why I brought him here. I subjected him to brutal torture, but he wouldn't give me the location of the factory where this army is being built. Well, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, fortunately there be more than one way to skin a cat. And I happen to know quite a few of them myself. Ha, you'll never get me to talk, you great Jesse. What do you think you can do that'll scare a dead man's head? I never said I planned to scare ye. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, I need you to do me a favor. A favor? What is it, Bill? I think I can get our friend here to crack his lips first, but I need some special equipment for the job. Equipment I happen to know Brain Death has in abundance. Okay, so you need me to go and pick it up? What am I getting from him? A head vice? Maybe some flesh-eating ants? Oh, is it hot pokers? Something far worse than all those combined. Something so terrifying, details cannot be divulged. You need to ask Brain Death for a Twiblick Night Special. You want me to ask Brain Death for a Twiblick Night Special? Twiblick Night Special? Ha, whatever that be, it don't scare me. Aye, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. A Twiblick Night Special. Can I tell you of the unspeakable contents, or the horrific things that has been inflicted upon the world, till you prove to me and Brain Death you be trusted to keep a secret. But he'll entrust you with its transport to me as long as it's securely locked. Bring it back here to me when you've got it. Here, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, take this. Here's your scrap of paper. Oh, what is it? It be a spell sheet containing 2 ancient piratical spells. One can teleport you from Moss the Harmless to Brain Death Island. The other does the reverse. Wow, that's handy. Thanks, Bill. Side effects may include minor headaches. What was that? Oh, nothing. Get going, lad. Time is not on our side. Brain Death teleport. Harmless teleport. But only from the 2 locations. So don't get too excited. To Brain Death. Space. Must be a space north of us. Also, does this technically count as being in Muscle Harmless? Only at ground level. Inside the settlement of Muscle Harmless. We're very specific here. Brain Death teleport. Activate it. It's definitely a scroll. Ah! There we go. Whacked on the head. Again. Classic times. At Brain Death Isle. No calm. Captain Brain Death. I'm here. About a clockwork syringe. Hey there, lad. What can I do for you? I'm here on behalf of Bill Teach. We have an urgent situation unfolding, and he has asked that I requisition the Twiblick Night Special. These be dire times indeed if we be resorting to that. No doubt you've been told that what you're asking me for is not a trifling request to be taken lightly. I'd usually drop everything to help you out, you know that, but I have problems of my own right now, lad. You don't seem too pleased to be telling me about this. Well, it's not a happy tale, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Some of me brewers have gone missing. How long have the brewers been missing for? Where were they last seen? Well, they went to investigate an old doorway-looking thing that was uncovered in a minor earthquake on the north of the island. No one else could fathom it, but these 3 were fresh recruits and just sailed in from Damonheim. They said they could figure it out, so I let them through. That were 3 days ago, lad. So rescue the brewers, you'll prepare the Twiblick Night Special for me to take to Bill Teach? Aye, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. That I will. Though I'm not expecting a rescue at this point. If you find them, bring me proof of their fate. That'll suffice. While you're searching, I'll see about preparing the Twiblick Night Special for you. Well, one more thing, lad. There'll be water leaking out of the doorway-looking thing. There's a fairly good chance that whatever's on the other side is flooded. You need to take something that'll let you breathe underwater. I think I've lost my diving kit. Well, you can take mine. How convenient. I'm gonna fancy you some diving gear. Thanks, Captain. Anything else? Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? Yeah, I think we're good. Goodbye. Numbing, I'll be on my way. As you were then, lad. Going diving. Always a good time. Oh. A strange doorway-looking thing. New recruits came from Damonheim. Look at this. It's the dungeoneering portion of the requirements. It's 50% Luke. This will be fast. I'm gonna have to burn you. Any attention? Arr, trying to get away, eh? Well, you never sneak past me. I'm the best lookout the crew's ever seen. Who's that making faces behind you? Where? My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Here's a strange doorway-looking thing. How mysterious. And apparently waterlogged. Enter. Mysterious entrance. Where we immediately get attacked by rum-pumped crabs. Rum burns deep inside its veins. And that is Damonheim achievement. I have to come back for that later. Alright. Just a rum little crab. We got Joe practitioners. Got some fish, because we're in the water. We get poisoned. Attacked by a bunch of stuff. Just a whole place down here. It drops. Not really. Let's go looking around. See what we can do. We got some doors. We got some guys. There's a dead brewer. There's a brewer who didn't make it. Let's see if we can find his name badge. We're doing a bit of damage here. Let's stab these guys enough to be able to actually look at the brewer here. Technically some drop tables here. Not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. Rest in peace, Rory. Found it. Okay. That count? I'd say so. There's another one over there. Just a regular dungeon, but flooded. Full of aggressive crabs and zombie pirate surging guys. Pumping the crabs full of the rum. It's definitely a system here. Didn't make it. Find his name badge. This is Jimmy. Alright. Yeah, this is not going well. The fact that I made it that far makes us feel like maybe it wasn't flooded until recently. It doesn't look like they have any diving equipment. But then where'd the fish come from? How is this connected? How is anything anything? So there's Dominic, let's see if I find his name badge. Find his name. It was Trent. Okay. They're dead. Confirmed. What a mess. What a mess. Let's get out of this watery grave, essentially. Or with all the corpses and undead. Very grave-like. Very concerning. Okay. Took care of that. Alright. And we put our equipment back on. A little bit of fighting here and there. Let's back over here. Hey, what are you doing out there? Nothing. Well, Captain Donnie said no living landlubbers were allowed on the compound. So get yourself back in here or you're for it. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back up here. Got a couple of different staircases here. I'll kind of go to the same place. So it's whatever. Okay. Get brain death. Get information. About clockwork syringe. What is it, hardcore ultimate Ironman? Artic? I found the missing brewers. I can tell from your eyes it ain't good news. Lad, let's have it. Rory, Jimmy, and Trent, all dead, I'm sorry. I feared as much, hardcore ultimate Ironman. Artic? What's going on down there? Well, the place was full of zombie surgeons injecting rum into the wildlife. Crabs down there are giant and very, very aggressive now. So that's what the swine was doing with me rum. Well, he ain't get nay more from me. Of that you can rest easy. Anyway, lad, back to business. I have the Twilight Night special for you right here. Even ye ain't getting it without swearing the oath. Do you think yourself ready, Ironman? The oath ye be about to swear carries with it untold weight. The secret you'll be entrusted with must be carried to your grave. Yep, I'm ready. Then repeat after me. I, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, swear to thee. I, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, swear to thee. What happens at sea stays at sea. What happens at sea stays at sea. None shall learn of the oath from me. None shall learn of the oath from me. If anyone does, Brain Death will smash my face in. And if anyone does, Brain Death will smash my face in with an anchor. With an anchor. And he's definitely not kidding. He's very definitely not kidding. Okay, Harkle Arman, I think you're ready. The oath be sworn, prepare yourself. Then Brain Death hands you a securely locked chest. You have what you came for, lad. Take it back to Bill Teach. He has the key. Alright. Twinflick Night Special. I wonder what's inside. Surely nothing good. Also, let's harm this teleport. A cell won't work here. You need to walk away until you can't see me. Why? There's too much magic interference in this particular area. Could make your head explode. Wow, thanks for the warning. I can't see you. La 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 la. What's harmless? Nope, still can see me. Nope. This is less effective. Doesn't even work for me that far away. How about over here? Can we still see him? Still on the map. Bonk. He was still in two places at the same time. RuneScape HD. How are we doing in terms of rendering distance and stuff? I don't know. Anyways, back to Bill Teach. Take the long drop again. Should be good. What'll it be? Long drop. You sure? Yeah, I dropped me. Take a seat. And not exactly sure where the table's going, but you know, it's fine. Hey, Bill. Hey, zombie head. What is it, lad? I have it. Whatever it is. Ye have it. Yes. Hand it here, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. There you go. You swore the oath, didn't ye, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic? I did. It's a particularly brutal oath that I don't intend to break. Good. Then I'll unlock it for ye. There. It is done. Twilight Night Special is now unlocked. Open the Twilight Night Special once you've mentally prepared yourself, then come back here. Open? Yeah. Really open it? Could scar you forever. Yes. Really, really open it? Just open it already. The moment of truth has arrived. You slowly open the chest. You peer at the contents. What in the world? Just as full of feminine wigs and various kinds of makeup. I guess I need to talk to Bill Teach about the plan now. I'm not sure I want to. So, I opened the Twilight Night Special. So I see, lad. I'm a little hesitant to ask, but why do you have a secret box full of women's apparel? How are we going to use this information? Actually, never mind. How is this going to help? What is the plan here? We're going to give our friend here a makeover, lad. Come again? Aye, come again? We're going to make you the prettiest thing to ever sail on the several seas. Wait, let's be reasonable about this. And then we're going to parade you around in front of your old crew. No, you can't. Well, lad, would you the honors of choosing how we beautify our friend here? With pleasure. Right then, Ironman Artic. Time to choose how we make our guest here pretty. You don't scare me. First off, choose a wig. Shall we give her a bob, a bun, fringe, or pigtails? Go for a bun. Isn't that a bit middle class for a zombie? Now just some color of those cheeks. What color shall we pick? Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, I think. Gotta go purple. Purple? Are you making me nonconformist? We need to bring out those eyes. But which eyeshadow would go best on our friend here? Also purple. We got a theme going. You'll not stop until I'm wearing all black and worshiping Zamorak, will ye? Now to make those lips kissable, well, lad. No purple option. Red. Whatever will think I'm a harlot. Well, I think that's everything, lad. What do you say we get started? You're going to be so pretty when we're done, you'll turn heads. Aye, some stomachs too. Stay back, leave me be. No, just no, no. It's a bad time to be a pirate head. Ah, I'll talk, I'll talk. My goodness. My goodness. Right, lad. Time to ask our lady friend here where she comes from, Sammy. Tell us what we want to know, or you'll get more pampering, you pretty little thing, you. Alright, I hope you're listening well. You need to start out sailing with a relative bearing of 223 degrees from Harmony and carry on for 400 cable lengths. Wait, what? Don't interrupt him, lad. So we sail south out of here for 50 nautical miles, then what? If you look east, you'll see a beacon just within your arc of visibility. So directly towards it for 120 fathoms. Then bear starboard hard. See a rock formation. You need to be listing on your beam ends to get yourself under it and find yourself in a lagoon. Not the lair of the many tentacled beasts of unpleasant encounters. Aye, the very one. You need to sail straight out the other side, then clubhaul starboard as soon as you hit open water. Sail around the reef, making sure you stick close to land, and you'll see the island in the distance. That be where you're aiming. Hang on a second. I'll put the factory on Blood Splatter Isle. Aye, what's your point? Blood Splatter Isle will be a cardinal south from here. Why didn't you just say so? I were hoping you'd take the long way around and sink on your way. You'd be dangerously close to another makeover, Petal. I'd watch myself if I were you. No, anything but that. I'll be straight up with you from now on, I swear. Bill? What is it, lad? Do we know where we're sailing to now? Aye, Cardinal South. We'd have found the place quicker if we set sail without asking our hairdresser's apprentice here for directions. Hey, zombie heads are people too, you know. Let's hit the waves. Well, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic, what are you waiting for? Meet me aboard the ship. We can talk all we want when we get where we're going. Due south. Just go south. Depending how big the sea is. Maybe we could have just found it. You know, scale theory and all that. Go sail the seas. Great time. Anyways. Let's go talk to Bill again. On the boat. Hey, Bill. There he is. Okay. Clockwork syringe. Are you ready to go, lad? Yes, let's get underway. Right ye are, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman. Actually, here we go. Set sail. Sailing south. We're definitely sailing north, but, you know, close enough. It's the thought that counts. Ha, there you are, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman. I think approaching Blood Spatter Island soon. I'll have you know, lad. Still hoping you're wrong about you-know-who being involved in all this. What? The zombie head told me himself that he's involved. I so you say, but he never mentioned that name to me. Don't fret though, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. We're on our way to investigate and shut down the facility now. If you know who really is involved, you'll find evidence needed to prove it while you're there, no doubt. So I get conclusive evidence of his involvement in all this. Will you finally actually do something about it? Aye, lad. You get something that backs up what our makeover mannequin said about his being a planned attack on Mossel Harmless. Action will be taken. You can rest assured of that. Okay. We approach in visual distance to the island. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. You'll have your answers incoming. Ah, what's happening? We'll be under fire, lad. Hang on to something. Phew, that was a close call, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Well, you'd not be sitting pretty at the bottom of the sea right now. Where did that attack come from, Bill? Seems our guy forgot to mention the welcoming party. We're fired on from the island itself. You didn't expect to roll out in the red carpet just to let you sail on in, surely. You really are trying to be patience, devil. Suggest you realize the gravity of your predicament. Hate to have to pierce your ears. Ah! Nice big gold hoops. They look just darling on a gal like you. Ah, yeah, I get the picture. How are we gonna get to the island now? We'll be sunk for sure if we try sailing in. Aye, that we will. I have a plan, though. Ironman, Artic. I knew you'd think of something, Captain. What is it? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Now, before I go telling you, you have to promise to hear it out all the way to the end before you start objecting and complaining. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Depends on how healthy your sense of adventure is, lad. Here's the plan. You can't very well sail on into the dock, as you've rightly pointed out, because we riddled with holes and sunk before we make it halfway there. Yes, that's true enough. We also have limited resources on this ship. All we have to hand is cannons and cannonballs, gunpowder, some crates, some barrels, and some chains. Now I have a plan involving these objects that ends up with ye on the island. Go on. What you'll need to do is use some of the gunpowder to flash heat a chain and smith it to a cannonball. There will be a hammer and anvil in the hole, along with plenty of powder, cannonballs, and chains. And you attach the other end of the chain to one of the empty barrels. And then you sit on the barrel and you put the cannonball in the cannon with a double dose of powder. Then fire yourself to the island on it. Well then, you want me to make a cannonball barrel boat, sit on the barrel, and fire it across the sea to the island using a cannon. Aye, that'd be about the size of it, lad. Are you quite mad? Won't that really, really hurt? Awesome, we'll get on it. Yeah, you do it. Awesome. Love this plan. Excited to be a part of it. I'll get right on it. That's what I like about you, lad. You're always enthusiastic, and you're daft as a box of frogs. Thanks. Wait. Aw. Alright. It's definitely a plan. Good call. Some inventory space. We need a barrel, double explosives. Doing the whole actually shooting the cannon business again. Gun locker. Need to make the barrel part first too. Take a barrel. Need some powder. Here is a hammer. We already have a tinderbox. Flash making stuff. Search the cannonball. The repair locker has the chain. Flash make the chain. Smith that on the anvil. Attach that to the barrel. Sweet. Get some more powder. Does it look like we have all of the mechanics from Cabin Fever here? Just need to take the ride on the cannon. Travel to Blood Splatter Isle. Hopefully we don't become an additional blood splatter with our current means of transportation here. Well, here goes. I'm sure this is a safe and good plan. Okay. Ah! Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We can dive back out this way if we want to. We have a perch rock. What's this? What indeed, Ironman? I think. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I certainly haven't. Do I know you? Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, I think. You wound me. How could you forget the devastation you inflicted? It's still escaping me, I'm afraid. I kept your shirt, you know. What? And the accordion, too. No, it can't be. The seagull from the rock that I fired at young Ralph's head. Very good, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman. Artic. Tremble before me, for I am Baron von Hattencrapper. So, what are you doing here? I had come here after hearing you were on your way to wreak my vengeance on you for firing me after that makeshift vacuum pump. But then, shock. I watched with my own beady eyes as you strapped yourself to a cannonball and fired yourself across the ocean. That's the only reason I haven't already unleashed havoc and devastation upon you, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman. Artic? Want to know why you would inflict such a thing upon yourself? Is this your way to atone? Yes, deeply sorry. How unexpected. Well, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman. Artic? I accept your gesture. Consider us even from now on. We have more pressing matters than an old grudge to contend with. Now I have a proposal for you. So, what's the nature of this proposal you mentioned? Ah, yes, to business. Well, Harcourt of Ironman Artic, you and I have a common enemy, and propose we work together to defeat it. What do you mean? I refer to the lumbering monstrosities that opened fire on your ship as it tried to approach the land, of course. They've also been firing upon me each time I attempt to leave the island. I'm restricted to flying around within the watery confines of this island prison. We both have something to gain here, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman Artic. I propose we collaborate and conquer. But how can we beat them? I'm a very strong flyer, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman Artic. I can lift heavy objects, say cannonballs, from that pile over there. However, it takes all my concentration to do so. You are a summoner of considerable skill. I propose you commune with me and control my actions. Allow me to rain devastation from the sky and obliterate our enemies. So, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman Artic, are you ready to rain destruction on our foes? I'm ready to begin. Then begin we shall. Let my enemies duck and cover, for I am Baron von Hattencrapper. Okay. 4 minutes remain. We've got systems here. Fire! There is one dang guy here. Still have more bombs. Where do you think you're going? Coming for you. And the moving around is unfortunate. Drop the bomb. Got him. Alright. We got many barrel chest Mark IIs to slay. Three minutes remain. Can't just click on the minimap, that'd be too easy. Okay. You wouldn't think. Got one of them at least. Oh boy. Commanding a seagull. Easier said than done. Clearly. And you go all the way around Blood Splatter Island. Splattering more machinery than blood, really. You know. And that's all of them. Very good. Brilliant stuff. I must admit, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman Artic, we make a good team. This is wiser to have you as an ally than an enemy. I've been thinking the same. I'd be flinching and avoiding imaginary cannonballs every time I heard a squawk otherwise. Shouldn't you return to your ship? Your companion will be able to dock now the port is undefended. I'm just about to, actually, before you suggested it. Of course, Harcourt Ultimate Ironman Artic, of course. Yeah. Swim back. I know we can actually get the boat here. Swim back to the Adventurous? Yep. We swim through the entire ocean a few times here. It's always a situation. Alright. Hi, I'm back. You're back, lad. How are you getting along disabling those guns? The guns are disabled, Captain. Safe to approach the island. That's good to hear, Ironman Artic. How'd you go about it in the end? Well, the guns turned out to be barrel chests patrolling the beach with their cannon arms. Couldn't get close or I'd have been splattered by their anchors. So I telepathically communed with a seagull, the nefarious Baron von Handicapper, and controlled him to drop cannonballs on them. Just for once, couldn't it have been something normal? Like smashing him with a big hammer? Ah, well, it's good news nonetheless. Want me to drop you off, lad? You can start your investigating now. Okay. To Blood Splatter Island. Hi, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. I'll drop you off. Still meet from the dock if you want to pick him up. Okay. Here we are. Blood Splatter Island. We got investigating to do. And all that. We got boxes. We got stairs. We got disorderlies. Okay. We need evidence. We need information. Doors, we got crates. We could have scanned with shelf. Got some vials. Swipe a bundle of parts from the shelf. Real chest parts. Wonder if we could just surgical mask. And like the crate and take a surgical mask. Take some gunpowder. A bit more. Barrel stack. Let's create bandages. Bandages. Search this crate. Got some tainted rum. Okay. Crates over here. Doors. Your thieving skills serve you well. You unlock the door. Beautiful. Okay. This area has benches. Guess that's something. Is it though? Crates. Find nothing. Crate legs. Ah, found you. Ah, sleepy. We got. Oh, what hit me? You out of here and back to Bill. Do I? Do I need to get back to Bill? Nothing. I'm not finding too much in here. Go back to Bill. So do it by crazy zombie surgeon. You have to Bill and come up with a plan. Alright. The plan is figure something out while we're here, but you know. Signal back, we go back, talk again. Yep. Figure out something here. Or something. Hey, Bill. Captain, I have a problem. Well done for finally admitting it, lad. At half the battle. What? No, I mean there's a problem with the investigation. Complex is heavily guarded by zombie surgeons using precision-thrown sedatives. I can't get inside. That's certainly be a problem, lad. Couldn't you get in at all? There's a storage area just inside the complex I can access. A bunch of medical supplies and it looks like a dismantled barrel chest on a shelf. That gives me an idea, lad. You can walk freely around the complex if you look like one of them, I wager. You're going to need parts for your disguise. You can grab a roll of bandages, a surgical mask, a bundle of parts from the storeroom, and we have a barrel from me hold. If you got all that, come see me. We'll build you a disguise. Aye, Captain. I gathered all the things because I like picking up all the stuff. Hooray! Good work, lad. Snuggle down and build you a disguise then, shall we? Aye, Captain. Right, now take that thing of me and jam it on the who's it. And a bit more all together now. Now for the finishing touch. There, we're done. Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Bill hands you the completed barrel chest disguise. Wait, what's that on top? Might be our pretty little friend, lad. Finishes the disguise nicely, don't you agree? She'll keep her mouth shut too. I stuffed with a bandage and stuck my mask on to make sure of that. I guess it's time to take her for a spin. You should be able to wander about inside the facility freely now. So get back in there and get investigating. Alright. Room there. What's better? Single dock. Yep. Bowl on Splatter Island. With a barrel chest disguise. You can only wear this in the facility. That's our aisle. Not on the dock. Not on the outside, obviously. We do be disguising. Oh. Look at us go. Now that I'm disguised, I should hunt for incriminating evidence. Okay. Notice board? I'm noticing a notice board. Distract this disorderly to look at this notice board. I'm a barrel chest. Look at me go. It's the old model of the barrel chest. Ain't that something? You can need it elsewhere, down the hall. Oh, I? Need by who? And where be the shift change papers? Never mind, I mistook you for someone else. Let me get back to your post. I need another way to distract his attention. Let's look at this. You can deal with the guard who's snooping around. Want to blow my cover. I'm just here distracting. You need it elsewhere, down the hall. What? Need a better distraction. Comp. Sabotage gas canister. That's pretty distracting. Sort of laughing gas. Close barrel chest costume protects you from the worst of it. Leaking gas into the room. Your mom's saying, I know she is. She'd be like an undead horse. Undead house. Tell a joke to this orderly. I cleaned the hole in me boat this morning and we're covered in barnacles. Distracted. Just the guard rushing around. Don't want to pull my cover. Brutalize. Distract all the guards with hysterical jokes. So 3 pirates walk into a bar. Bonk. Just get rid of all of them. As all the guards in this room, feel free to investigate. Right. Let's see now. Aha, what's this? Find a suspicious letter. Take the file from notice board and put the letter in it. Evidence file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is part 1. The job of the disorderlies is to prepare the patients for surgery. Fortunately, with our donors already being walking corpses, it doesn't matter too much either way, whether you get it right or not. Their undead bodies are extremely resilient and can survive all but the most thorough attempts to destroy them. Instead, if you don't do it right, they'll go through inhuman levels of agony, and once their transformation into a barrel chest is complete, I'll give them the name of the disorderly that have fluffed their surgery prep so they can thank you personally. For a donor for surgery, you need to pump them as full of laughing gas as you can to numb their senses of pain. Then, use one supplied mallets to smash them over the head, induce a nice deep state of unawareness. Once these steps have been carried out, the patients need to go through a process for grim turns to perform the next step. Igor. Entry 2, we don't have yet. We'll find more evidence. Here's the grim turns. And we got less of this. New. Bonk. Can. Can's reloading. Good bonk. Anchor. It's fairly effective. You can get stunned. I'll take care of this grim turn. Yep. Take care of you. Let's finish everything in here. It's gonna be great. Bonk. And bonk. Okay. All the operation tables. Crate of arms moving over there. Crate of legs. Crate of heads. Easier to do with zombies, for sure. Still a mess of a practice here. My goodness. And the notice board. Yeah, last of them. Investigate that notice board. Aha, what's this? Evidence file, part 2. Your task is to remove the parts of our donors we're interested in and properly dispose of the rest. When I say properly dispose of, I mean properly. Incinerate them, just don't throw them into the sea. We don't want another incident like the one that happened last week with the fisherman, the torso, and the subsequently necessary murder. The parts of the donors we are interested in and that must remain intact are the arms, legs, and head. Hack them off as close to the joint as you can. Don't worry if they're rough at the edges. They'll be dealt with in a later stage. To remove the parts we're interested in, crate them up and transfer them over to the drunks in the tainted rum pump room for the next step. Migor. It's all about Migor here. He's got stuff going on. Oh, that's right. You be needed. Excuse me? The bee rum in midum. I was treated on rum. Won't be any trouble. Oh, this one. You mean rum. Well, everything here's fine then, I guess. Now I've dealt with the cunning guards in this room, I can investigate. Let's see. Piece 3. First and foremost, stop drinking the tainted rum. It takes a lot of effort to secure a supply of rum, even more to get the powdered black stone we're putting in it to have the effects on undead tissue we need to create the barrel chests. Besides, it needs to be injected directly into the body parts to have that effect. All it does to you is make you more than useless than you already are. Your job is the easiest there is. I don't know why I have to keep having so many problems with it. Just put the body parts on the tables, strap them in securely, and hook them up to the rum pumping stations. Once I've reached the optimal size, tell them to the next area and make the final preparations. Igor. The next area. Resident. And loosen the massive straps. Hi, Resident. How's it going? Get you going. Can you say I'm busy? I'm very busy. Being attacked by a giant arm. All your available strength and cunning, you covertly sabotage the harness. I did say all your available stealth and cunning. Alright, sabotage the harness. Be careful, the arm is loose. Very sabotage. Very cool. That's all of them. Stand back. This can get messy. Look at the size of these massive arms. RB time, lads. Let's get started on this latest batch. Aye, boss. Aye. Make the first incision, lad. Make the first incision. Ah, that looked painful. Absolutely destroyed there. That's not meant to bend like that. My eyes. Please make it stop. Is it over? I think it's safe to investigate now. Investigate. What do we have here? Investigating the nose board from the other side of the wall. That's barrel chest magic right there, clearly. Here's the final preparation task for the procedure. Been trained by myself in surgery and mechanical Murphy in mechanics. And chosen for this job because your maggot-ridden brains are the least stupid we have, so try not to mess it up. You need to graft the mechanical joints we use for attaching the limbs to the mechanical bodies of the barrel chests, where the bone sticks out. You need to be careful. Doing this procedure on the still unliving arms causes them pain. While they're dismembered with no brain to control them, instinct will kick in. If one should get loose, I don't need to remind you what happened to No Torso Jimmy, previously known just as Jimmy. Once you rang attached to the mechanical parts, send the limbs on to construction for the final stage of the procedure. Migor. That's here. Got the ROM. Attended. There you are at last. Give me a hand lifting the barrels onto the bed so I can finish your new brothers here. I mean, Just a minute, matey. Excellent opportunity for sabotage. You make these barrel chests come in and go out with a bang. Wahaha. Some barrels with gunpowder. Oh. That'll work perfectly. Can't reach that. Change out of the disguise and grab the stuff I need. It's a good disguise. Very usable. Pants. Barrels. Full of gunpowder. Perfect. Back in our disguise. Which doesn't even really seem to take up an inventory slot or anything. Just kind of exists. Which is convenient. Let's finish building these incomplete barrel chests. Chest is missing. Barrel shaped and all that. Complete the barrel chest with an explosive barrel. This is gonna go great. It's gonna go great for everyone involved. Well, that's the room rigged. Just need to set one of them off now. This guy should shield me from most of it. Detonate. Boom. 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 And he's dead too. Or extra dead, something. Notice board. Ha. I think that's enough evidence. Should go back to Bill Teach. Entry 5. What are you two doing out there? Hurry up on construction of the barrel chest army and finish your prototypes for our new secret weapon. Within the week, there will be hell to pay. Spent many a year planning this attack. Muscle Harmless will fall, and you two need to hurry up and finish preparations, or he will be answering to the master. Rabbit Jack. Is this from Rabbit Jack? Orders to Migor and Mechanical Murphy. From Rabbit Jack. There you go. And that is evidence. There you go. Everyone's dead here. Should be able to just walk out. Nope, still found me. Ah, sleepy. Yeah, whatever. Even door open. Not much of a holding cell if we just keep on escaping. But you know, it's something. Back to the adventurous. Yep. Okay. They'll teach. I performed some heavy sabotage on the facility, accrued a lot of evidence pointing to involvement of Rampant Jack, and backing up the story about the attack on Muscle Harmless. Let me see it then, lad. Hand Bill the file, he skims through it. Finishes reading and hands it back. This is grave news indeed, lad. You need to go and finish the job before it's too late. Shouldn't need to wear the barrel chest disguise inside anymore, or Ultimate Ironman Artic. You've wiped out all the guards now. Keep it with me in case we need it in the future. Alright, Captain. Time to finish in their house where they start. Time to finish in their house where they started in mine. Here, Ultimate Ironman Artic. Take these and level that production line. Stash of powder kegs. Alright, Captain. Anything else, lad? Nope. I'm gonna go blow it up. Off. See what I picked up. Yep. Charging back in here with our bundle of kegs. This is really weighing us down here. Like the diving apparatus and the fishbowl helm and this entire barrel and just all of this, really. Okay. Last room we haven't been in. Kegs. Held is inactive. Pull the lever. If it turns the machine on, the conveyors will start. I should be able to send explosive kegs along the route into the machinery. And nearby guards will hear me. Yep. Time to get to work. Load kegs on the conveyors. Turn the machine. I'll kill him. Need to work quickly. Blow up the guards. Some explosives. Explode the guard. Explode the machine. Still takes damage from the blast. Here comes a guard. Heavily damaged. Love you. Well, it's critically damaged. Grinds to a halt. Grinds to a halt. Explode, explode, explode. We're in the exploding here. That's fine. Very exploded. Very cool. Means I was repair and reset the machine. Is it? It's very exploded. 11. Considering you've already demolished the machine. Yeah. There was one time that made it through, kinda. I'm gonna say he exploded. I'd say we're good here. We good here? I've destroyed the production machinery. I witnessed Migor and Mechanical Murphy fleeing towards the docks, the back of the facility. Should we even follow them? Did we? I skipped that part somehow. Can we even get to the back of the docks? Jump wall. There we go. Might have been a cutscene there. Alright. So from this side. Other docks here. Come down this way. Alright. Mechanical Murphy, there you are. Well, right there, evildoers. Never stop us know how hardcore to humanity. Say hello to our secret weapons. Our zombie armada will lay waste to most of the harmless. Come back here. And you catch them somehow. Unoccupied Zombo. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, Zombo. Fire! 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 Zombots. Murphy and Migor. Throwing the cannons. What else do we have? Got sinking feeling. Repairing our ship. Repairing the ship. Repair a bit of the damage. Repair a bit of the damage. I can't really see my health bar. We're just getting absolutely blasted. We're getting so much actual damage here. Repair. Have a health bar somewhere? I'm gonna seal all the damage, that'd be great. I'm gonna go with that idea. Seems like our boat has more health. So that's good. I'll take it. Damage beyond your skill to repair. I'd say we're good enough then. That's good enough. Come on. Let's sink some more boats. Coming for you. Migor Zombo. A lot more health. Too much damage. Repair. Some regular Zombo? Yep. I took plenty of damage here, my goodness. Don't want to get sunk. I don't think that'd be good. Clearly. Okay. This way. Fire! Meteor. Going down. Come get you. I'm gonna get you. You can't run. You won't escape. We'll be back. Count on near hardcore auto. I'm out here. Yeah. We'll see about that. So we get the last ones. You stop them before they attack muscle harmless. 5 zombots. Destroyed all the barrel chests. Now we're destroying the zombots. They got nothing. They got nothing. Off to the locker I go. And we finish by taking down Mechanical Murphy. Map. Cannon somehow. Come back here. Let me get you. Can't run. Or boat or whatever. There's a great sailing battle here. It's a system. Now see the last of me, hardcore automatic. There we did. We did it. Phew, I think I stopped them all. Time I slid back to the adventurous. Talk to Bill. Way anchor, toot toot. We're a captain. Captain now. So adventurous, your pattern of zombots thinks as you arrive. Shame. Anywho. I saw the battle from here, Ironman Artic. Good sailing. Thanks, Captain. Come on, lad. We cannot do any more damage around here. So back to Muscle Harmless and meet in Joe's basement. It was in the north of Muscle Harmless. Yeah, I know. I've been there multiple times. Alright. There we go. Plans derailed. Stopped entirely? Perhaps not. Actually defeating Rabbit Jack or anything? Also not yet. But progress. In some fashion. One more long drop for me. Here we go. Ah. Hey, Bill. Well, lad, you did it. You sent the attack on Muscle Harmless, and you proved to me that you know who is back. I'd hoped this day would never come. Well, it has, Captain, and we need to do something about it. What should we do next? It'd be time to prepare now. To prepare for war. We need time to make the necessary arrangements and gather the captains together. Without Gentleman Mallard, the council will be needing a new head. Guess it's up to me, since it's only me you've shown that you know what has returned. You know who has returned. Thanks for that, lad. Guess I should get started. What became of our pretty little friend? I've kept her in custody, Artic, along with your disguise. We may just need it again one day. What do you need me to do, Captain? You've done more than enough for now, Artic. You train yourself up and prepare. When the time comes, I'll contact you. For now, just enjoy your victory. Quest completed. 1 quest point. 18,000 Smith XP, 18,000 Theme XP, 15,000 Sim XP, 11,250 Construction XP, 11,000 Slayer XP, 5,000 Engineer XP, 19,000 Defense XP. Access to a new combat rumjin on Braindeath Island, where you can go fight rum-pumped crabs and get the brackish blade, which is essentially a dragon scimitar, but it has stab stance and a special attack. That's similar to the brine saber and underwater things, but later becomes available everywhere and is not really anything we care about. Also got the pirate spell sheet for quick transport between Muscle Harmless and Brain Death. We'd actually have to be in one of those places in the first place, and it only goes to those locations. So, Not the most effective. A little bit of XP here. Don't think we're gonna get any levels, but, you know, could happen. Yeah, summoning. I'll take it. 84 summoning. That is the Reborn Phoenix. In Pyre Need. This might exist. That might be later. Either way. Reborn Phoenix pouch. Nope. Not a thing. Oh well. That's fine. Pirates. More to come. But definitely not next time. Goodbye.